So hello everyone, this is my second attempt doing this same problem statement, and I figured out how to do it. I'll just tell you what is the best way to do it. And let's look at the program here. We have pre-processing file. We defined a long value TL. After that, using namespace blah blah blah. Then we defined n and I. Then there is a method which has one parameter. I don't know what that is. We'll just take a value for n, and we'll define f to array name f to n plus 1, so that we never go out of space. It will be always plus 1 whenever we define it. And if we take it is more like a dynamic, we can say. We used to do like array like this, array of 10, we get 20, no problem. And we used to assign some values to it, and if there is something like error of something maybe say 21, and if we loop through the array and the array value goes out of bound, so it will give error. But this will never happen in this case, because we have our array defined to plus 1. It's taking value from the n and plus 1. So after that we define f of 0 equals to 1 and f of 1 equals to 0. You may ask why that is. Let's look at the problem here. Let's take a snapshot. 1 second, I'll tell you why that is. Okay, so f of 1 is defined, sorry, f of 0 is defined to 1 because f of 0 becomes this, and it has one value because we can draw this shape here once. And you may ask why it is why the f of 1 is 0. So f of 1 is 3 by 1, in which we cannot draw this shape anywhere, it will be incomplete. So it is 0, f of 1 is defined as 0, that's why f of 0 equals to 1 and f of 1 equals to 0. So this is the logic behind it. And let's look at the further program. For long I equals to 2, we initialize the for loop u from 2, because we already know the value of f of 0 and f of 1, so we don't need to care about it. Then the condition f is less than equals to n, because we need to iterate till the n, till the n, and lower less than n, and after that increment. And let's look at the logic here. F of I means whatever the I will be. If now looking at this for loop, we have i's value to 2, and the I value 2 means f of I equals to 2 into f of I minus 2, which is nothing but f of 2 equals to 2 into f of 2 minus 2, which is 0, f of 0, and we already know f of 0 equals to 1, which will result in which will result in 2 into 1 equals to 2 into 1 equals to 2, and f of 2 will be 2. Similarly for f of 3, it will be f 2 into f of 3 minus 2, which will be 1. F of 1, we already know what is f of 1, it is 0, therefore Therefore the f of 3 will be 0. And let's take it for f of 4, so that you can understand. F of 4 will be 2 into f of 4 minus 2, which is nothing but f of 2, and we know what is f of 2. Previously we have calculated it. It will just fetch the value which we have calculated and saved it in our array. So it will just call that value, and we already know what is it, which is 2, and eventually it will be 2 into 2 equals to 4, which is nothing but f of 4. Okay, this is the simple logic behind it. This is how this program works, and this is how dynamic programming works. We take a value, and let's take a value. Let's take a position first of all. Let's take a position. We save its value to something like I-1, and after that, if we encounter something like, if let's take it 3 equals to 4 minus 1. Okay, then we save its value to it, and in further program where we need to find f of 5, and there are two factors to it. F of 5 equals to f of 2 plus f of 3, and here we already know the value of the f of 3, and that is nothing but dynamic programming. And so on, this keeps on calling the values that we have stored previously, and saves time, saves space, and saves a lot of things. Even saves mental problems, even headache. This is the logic behind the program, in which it saves the value to the f of I, and then after saving it, or after pushing the values into the array, and after calculating, and if further program needs to calculate something, and it calls f of 2 or f of 1, and at the time we already know the values of it, so we don't need to calculate again, and we just call them into the function and into the loop, and we just print the value here. See out f of n, new line. This is f into n, which calls the solve function. I guess we don't actually need this, but I just put it. I don't know why did I put it, but 4 equals to 4, 1 equals to 0, and these are the input values from the question problem statement, and this is pretty much the program for the filling shapes. Yeah, that's okay. Bye bye.